Welcome, everyone. Welcome. This is Grandmaster Jesse Bowen with Elite Publications, and I'm excited today because today is a really exciting day. You know, we're crossing over to 1,000 martial artists that we have helped to produce their book, be involved, write their stories, and become successful. And I'm really excited today because we have a brand new book launch. And I have the author here with me today. And this is the CKA, the Canadian Karate Association Legacy book. So let's give a big hand, Hanshi. We have
Thank
Hanshi
you.
Tom Fleming here with us today. And again, I said, you know, this is really exciting because, you know, we're really been spending the past 10 years of developing our books and creating success. And you know, if you got success, why not share it? And that's what we've been doing in the martial arts community. And this is another beautiful project. I always say books are beautiful, but not only are they beautiful, but the content, the information there is so incredible, especially if you want a motivational book or you want to know about other people that are studying the martial arts. And this is one of those books. You can order today. Go to their website, and that's the CKA legacybook.com. Get a copy of this amazing book. You know, this is not just for martial artists, whether you're a martial artist or a non-martial artist, you know, get a copy of the book. And we're really excited to get the endorsement of the PKA Worldwide as their official publishing company, and the Sport Karate Museum as their official publishing company. So we're really trying to impact. So if you have a story and you want to share it with the world, remember, go to our website, and that website is www.elitepublications, and discover how you can share your story with the world and how your story can impact the world. So Hanshi, are you excited? And let me say, I know we have a picture of the book, but I actually have a physical copy of the book here. And, you know, I think you just got your copies a few days ago. We just got ours, you know, deadlines, you know, but we made things happen. But everyone, this is not just a book. This is a legacy book, you know, talking about people who have been involved in the Canadian martial arts, you know, for the past 50 years. And Hanshi is going to tell us a little bit about the book today, the inspiration for the book. You know, when you're thinking about your legacy and your story, how do you share it? Do you let it, is it lost? And, you know, he has a very interesting story of why, you know, that he fulfilled his teacher's request for him to be able to do. So I'm going to let him, you know, get started. But remember, go online, check out the book. Remember, go to their website. Order. Official launch is going to be on Saturday at the Hall of Fame event. That is the Canadian Karate Association Hall of Fame event in Canada. So Hanshi, welcome. Are you excited?
I am. We just got the books in, and I was really impressed with the quality of them, both the soft and hardcover copies. It's been an act of love for the last 14 months there, and a lot of work with your team, and not knowing how to put it together. And with your help and Jessica's help, it finally it's done. And I'm really proud of it, with over 80 top competitors and karate people since 1969 to 2004. This book was, as you were mentioning, was the inception, or was from my teacher, Hanshi Fern Cleroux. Before he died, he said, we've got to do something so that people will know and not forget the black belts that have done so much for the CKA since 1969, and give like a history of it, and try to find a way of doing it. And that's how I ran into you through Bill Wallace and a bunch of other people who told me to deal with your company. And we put it together. And there's a history part to it, but there's also the bios of all these top black belts in Canada that have contributed so much to the Canadian Karate Association and martial arts. And I'm very proud of the book. When you start reading these bios and see the journeys that these black belts went through, it's just amazing. It is so amazing to read about them. So if anyone's out there who really wants to know about the Canadian Karate Association, this book will give you both a history lesson on it, but also it'll have the biographies of some of the most remarkable fighters, competitors in Canada. So I hope you like it, you purchase it. All monies are donated to the Canadian Karate Association. We're a nonprofit organization. Not one volunteer gets paid. This all goes into the Canadian Karate Association budget to help pay for special events that we give each year, seminars to bring top people from all over the world, from the United States, Canada, Europe, and Japan. So if you want a good book and something to read, take a look at this one. You can buy it at CKALegacyBook.com. Anyway, that's everything I got to say on it, Jesse.
Well, that's really a lot, sir. And I want to just sort of chat about the importance, because someone else may have been thinking about, how can I honor my teacher? We got started in the publishing business with the Who's Who book back in 2015, and it was to honor my teacher. I mean, that was the only reason. There was never scheduled to be a second book, and here we are at book number 10. But just when you're doing something good, and your organization is one of those organizations that's really helping the community of black belts and your members, and this is a great fundraiser project, that you guys have created and helping. So if someone is looking for a project to help whether it's their martial arts schools, their events, or whatever. So an author, really, it changes your life. And I know, Hanshi, you've got a lot of experience in the banking industry and everything else. So you're not just a karate person, but you have a lot of life things that you actually bring here. And as you're right, as you read this book and the stories, now the uniqueness of this book, now to my knowledge, this is the first martial arts book in the U.S. Now, my friends in Brazil, Fabio and those guys, in several of their books that are printed in several different languages. But this is the only book, to my knowledge, that's been published that's in English and French. So that is, and because your organization is very diverse. And so it was a little bit of a challenge, but that's what opportunities are. Opportunities are challenges for you to get better. And again, I appreciate this because it really did challenge our team. And not only is this book in English and French, but it also has a QR code in the book.
Exactly.
So you can scan the QR code and actually go to a web page that has their bio information in there. They are uploading videos and photographs. So it's going to expand way beyond the book. And the book is not just for a moment. This is a life treasure book that your members and their students, and sharing it with your clubs. We met with some of your team this past week, and everybody's very motivated. Everybody's very inspired to work. And, we're really, truly grateful. And, Elite Publications, as a global publishing company, not just a U.S. company, but a global publishing company, we're really excited, about that opportunities. So let's talk about the weekend. So everyone, we're officially telling you right now, the books are available. The easy button is, go to their website, purchase a copy of this book. And if you want something to really treasure, and again, we're talking about the book, but when you come in and really look at the quality of the book, and I think that, I'm not just tooting our horn as the publisher, but I'm saying as a good quality book. And that's what, that's what this is actually, the book is. It is a great quality book that, again, people are celebrating. And this is not, again, it's not just for this one day. So let's talk about the Hall of Fame event this weekend. I know you're going to have seminars going on. You're going to have the book signing going on. You're going to have inductees. So let's talk about your event coming up.
Well, this is our annual event. It's the May Clinic. We've done it since 1971, where our first inductees were brought into the Hall of Fame, the Canadian Karate Association Hall of Fame. This event also the brown belts that are going to black belt are doing their gradings during they have 3 weekends, but then on this Friday is their final part of their exam, and then Saturday morning. And they're grading it, and when they get their black belts, if they pass, are presented at the Hall of Fame with all the people. We have about 300. Well, we're sold out. We have 300 and adding more tables right now. And that's what I was doing when you called me. And the team are trying to figure out what to do for the added tables right now at the Hotel Hilton Casino in Gatineau. And the event, we have the book signing during the day. A lot of the people that are in the book will be at the event, which is phenomenal. And they'll be signing the books there also. You can meet with them and talk to them. You can read the biography. Then at 5 o'clock, we do the entrance. And then at 6 o'clock, we start presenting all the inductees. We have 12 this year from across Canada that are coming to be inducted. These are people that have, we do usually 1 or 2 that are posthumously that have passed away, and we have 1 this year. And then the rest are all people that have contributed so much over the last anywhere from 25 to 30 to 40 to 45 years in the martial arts. And there's names that have been on the Canadian karate team that have fought in Europe and Germany and Holland and everything, or are being inducted this year from years ago back in the 70s. We have top black belts. A lot of your people might know
Bill
what do you call
Wallace
it?
is going to be.
Oh,
He's one of the. I know Bill is in the book. Grandmaster Bill Superfoot Wallace.
well, yes, he was one of the top back in the 70s. I think it was 71 or 72. He won the Canadian Karate Championship when he came up to Canada, and he's been doing seminars here for years for us. This year, we're using top people like Monty Guest from Toronto, Sam Moletsky on weapons. He's going to be doing it. He's phenomenal when it comes to doing weapons. He's been around a long time. We have about 5 or 6 of the people that are being inducted are going to be giving seminars on fighting, on Zen. We have Gilles Levine that's going to be teaching meditation and things like that, and the concepts of that. That's really big right now. I'm just trying to remember. We have Jamie Sabarin. We have Jackie St. Arnaud that are teaching fighting techniques. There's quite a few that are going to be in the seminar. I think there's 6 or 7 different top black belts that are going to be teaching. And then in the evening is, like I was saying, this is when we bring all the black belts. And we have quite a few of the past inductees that come in, and we bring them in first, and everyone's standing and clapping for them. It's quite an event when they come in. These are people that go back to the 70s and 60s and 70s, and they're going to be there tonight. Like Bobby Smith from Newfoundland, he fought in the 60s and 70s, and he was up in the West Coast, and he was ranked number 3 along the West Coast. We have Harry Villeneuve. I mean, this guy fought in the United States, PKA, everything. He was one of the top champions. He'll be with us also. And so many more. I can't name them all, but off the top of my head, but they're going to be there tonight, and it's going to be a lot of fun for people to meet these people.
So everyone, there's going to be, I know, a lot of photographs coming out, some video testimonies, but, it's great to see that you have a great turnout of people, and the expectation, of seeing the book release and the book signing and picking up their copies of their books and going back and sharing this with their students. And, we're really hoping and really want to support your organization in the marketing and how this book can make a difference in their different clubs, and how it will definitely make a difference in that your organization is one of the organizations that's taken the first step to understand the value of legacy and honoring the legacy and helping people to understand their personal value in their life stories. So again, we truly commend you on that. And again, we're really excited, for you. And next week we're going to be really pushing this, and people will be able to go to Amazon and be able to pick up the Kindle, get a copy of the book. But right now, everyone go to their website. Remember, their website is www.CKALegacyBook.com. It's up here on your screen. Go and get a copy of this book. We got a lot of authors that are coming, so please follow all of our authors. We have 2 more books that's going to be releasing this month, and we want to make sure that that you realize that your story and everything that you do is important. So remember, if you're thinking about writing a book and you don't know where to get started or what to do, then remember, reach out to us. This is at elitepublications.org. And when you do, we will actually I'll come myself, sit down and personally help you to be able to determine, what you need to do to become an international best-selling author. And that's what our goal is next week, is this book is not just a published book. Our goal next week is to get this book to the Amazon International Bestseller list, because we want people to be able to read this book. And remember, knowledge is power. Again, this is a great way to motivate new students. Your present students is about learning not only about your history in your school, but the history of others, and that'll be inspirational. So Hanshi, Fleming, I really hope you're a lot of success. I don't have to hope, because I know it's going to be successful. You guys are experts at this event. You have a great turnout coming out. You have a great book. We thank you for the opportunity to publish this book, to be able to work with your team.
Thank you so much. And I'd like to recommend the Elite Publications people to all the black belts that are out there that are thinking about doing a biography of themselves or this type of project. They're remarkable. They're there anytime I call, they're there. And I really want to thank you, Jesse and Jessica, for all your help. It's been remarkable. Thank you so much.
We thank you for the opportunity, sir. So remember, everyone has a story. You just have to get it out. Contact Elite Publications, and that's elitepublications.org.